Hello students, this is the continuation of lesson number 3 working with MS Access 2007. So today we are in the part 3 of the chapter and your today's content are adding, deleting and moving a field in the design view, adding and deleting a column in a datasheet view, adding and deleting a row in a datasheet view, moving a column and sorting data within a table. So I am going to show you two methods to do this activity and in two different views. First in the design view and in the datasheet view. So let us begin. Now here I have already created one database with the name students detail. Okay, so this is a datasheet view and we generally use the datasheet view to enter the data and edit the data. So I have here 5 different fields with the admission number, name, date of birth, phone number and address, and I have entered 9 records for all this field. So to know about the datasheet or creating a database and designing a table, kindly refer the video that we have gone through last class. Okay, now first I just want to show all those activities using a design view. Now let me go to the design view. So if you go on the top left corner, you can see a view button here. So click on the view button. You will see a design view here below. So click on the design view. So this is the view where we create a table, where we design the table and we enter the field name. Accordingly, we use a data type with reference to the field name. Okay, so here you can see the admission number, name, date of birth, phone number and address. Accordingly, the data type has been mentioned for all this field. So this is a design view, and if you want to see the datasheet view, go and click on the view button once again. Click on the datasheet view so you can see the table that you have designed in a design view. So let me once again move back to the design view. Okay, so first we'll start with adding a new field. Suppose you want to add a new field or a new row. So I will show you two different ways. Okay, the first way is using a design tab. See, you can see at the top there's a design tab, and under the tools group you can see the insert row, delete row. Okay, so if you want to insert the new row, you can click on the insert row button. If you want to delete the new row, you can click on the delete row button. So think that I want to insert a new row here, okay, in this row. So click on that particular row. So under the design tab, in the tools group, click on insert row button here. You can see that the new row has been inserted. So you can give one field name here. Suppose say let the field name be age. Okay, now I need to mention or specify the data type for the age. So you can either use the text as a data type, or you can also use a number as a data type. Okay, now the another way of entering a new row is, suppose say I want to enter a new row here. Okay, so you can click on this row, right click the mouse button. Okay, from the drop down menu, go and click on insert row option. So this is the second method. Okay, you can see the new row has been added. So here you can again enter the new field name, suppose say father's name. Okay, and accordingly you can specify the data type for it. Let it be text. Now let me go to the datasheet view and see how the tables look like in a datasheet view. Okay, because I have entered two new fields, that is age and father's name. So click on the view button here, go to datasheet view. So I have made some changes here, so you need to click on yes, that is you have to save the table. Now you can see that I have entered the father's name and the age, so the new field has been shown in the datasheet view. Now you can enter the age, your age of the students, and you can also enter the father's name. Okay, so this is how we enter the new record or a row in a design view. Okay, now next is, suppose say if you don't want this particular field, so how to delete the field? Same method, just click, suppose I don't want the age, okay, so click on this row. Again, in the design group, in the design tab under the tools group, just click on delete row option. It will ask for the confirmation whether you want to delete it or not. So click on the yes button. You can see that the age has been deleted. Now second way to delete the field is, suppose say I want to delete this field name, okay, father's name. So click on that particular field, right click the mouse button, from the drop down menu click on delete row. So again it will ask you for the confirmation whether you want to delete it or not. Click on yes. So these are the two ways that you can either insert or delete the row or a field in a design view. Okay, now next is shifting the position of a field from one position to another position. Suppose think that I want the address to be somewhere after the name of the students. Okay, so what you need to do is click on the row heading. Okay, see here, just select the row heading. Now press the mouse button and simply drag the mouse up or below. You can see one thick black line. Okay, so you can see that it shows that your field has been moved from one position to another. So wherever you want to keep it, just release the mouse button. You can see that the address field has been moved from the last row to the third row. Okay, so in this way we can also move the field. See, 1 second, let me show you. Just select the field. Okay, press the mouse button and simply drag it to the location where just you want to place it and release the mouse button. So in this way you can also change the position of a field, that is you can move the field from one position to another. Now let us go to the datasheet view. So click on the drop down arrow in a view button. Now let us move to the datasheet view. Okay, now I'm going to show the same activities in the datasheet view as well. So let us begin now. Suppose adding a new column or a new field. So I want a new field in between the date of birth and phone number. Okay, so let me click on this particular column on the phone numbers. Now I'm going to show you two different ways how to insert the new column or a new field. Okay, first one is you can go to the datasheet tab here at the top. So click on the datasheet tab. Under the fields and column group, you can see three options here: insert, delete and rename. So click on the insert button here. You can see that the new field or a new column has been added. Okay, so you can give a or you can rename the field here. It's written here field 1. So how to rename this field? Just below you can see one more button, rename button. So click on the rename button. Okay, now you can rename this field. Suppose say age. Okay, this is one way. Now another way of inserting a new column or a new field is, suppose say let me insert in this particular in between the phone number and address. Okay, so click on one of this column, then right click the mouse button. Now right click the mouse button. From the drop down menu you can see here insert column option. Okay, so click on the insert column option. You can see that the new field has appeared with the name field 1. So how to rename it? The second method to rename is, again right click the mouse button there. From the drop down menu you can see the rename column option. Okay, so simply click on the rename column option. Now you can add the field name that you want to mention. Suppose say FATHER, father's name. Okay, so let me increase the size of this column. So here is the father name. So in this way you can insert the column in a datasheet view either using or insert, delete and column buttons under the field and column groups in a datasheet tab, or simply by right clicking the mouse button. Okay, now next is how to delete this particular field. Now suppose I want to delete this field. The first way is, again click on the column that you want to delete. Okay, so here you can see that under the field and column group, you can see the delete button here. Simply click on the delete button. See, the easiest way, it will ask you for the confirmation. Click on yes. See, the age field has been deleted. Okay, now the second way to delete the column or a field name is just select the column heading or click on the column heading, then right click the mouse button. From the drop down menu, click on delete column option. Okay, so it will ask you for the confirmation. Click on yes. See, the column has been deleted. Okay, so in this way, either you can insert the new column or you can delete the column or rename the column as well. Okay, now moving the column in a datasheet view. Suppose say I just want to move this particular field for phone number just after the name of the student. Okay, so for that what you have to do, go to this field heading, that is the column heading, click the mouse button. You can see that this column has been selected. Now press the mouse button, okay, and simply drag it to the position wherever you want. Again, you can see a thick black line appearing. So wherever you just want to place it, just go to that particular field or a column and release the mouse button. You can see that the phone number has been shifted from this column to this column. Okay, so in this way we can also move the field or a column in a datasheet view. Now finally, sorting the data. So sorting means arranging. So you can also arrange the data in a table according to the field, whether you want to sort it according to admission number, name, phone number, date of birth, and address. Okay, according to the field. Suppose say I want to sort the data according to the name. Okay, name field means I want to sort it in the ascending order. Right now you can see here Rohan, Aditi, Shayan, Naina. Okay, all these are in a haphazard manner. I just want to sort it alphabetically from A to Z. Okay, so there are two ways to sort the data. First one is you need to select the column. Okay, just go to the field heading or a column heading, click the mouse button. So this column has been selected. The first method is go to the home tab. Okay, now here under the sort and filter group you can see two buttons here. Okay, one is the ascending button and another is descending button. So if you want to arrange it in the ascending manner, click on this A to Z button. You can see it has been arranged alphabetically. So if you want to arrange it in descending order, click on this button. So it has been arranged in a descending order. So and another method of sorting the data is, again see here, just click on the column heading. The column has been selected. Now right click the mouse button. From the drop down menu you can see sort A to Z or sort Z to A. So accordingly you can sort the data. Click on the required option. Your data will get sort accordingly. Okay, so let me show you once again. Now you can see here the admin number has become 28497. Okay, now I want to sort it in the ascending order. So I will go into the column heading, click the mouse button. The whole column has been selected. So either you can go into the A to Z button in the sort and filter group, or you can also right click the mouse button at the column heading. Okay, from here you can click on sort A to Z. So now it has come to its original position. Okay, so in this way you can also sort the data in a datasheet view. So in today's video I have showed you how to insert a row or a column, how to delete the rows or a column and rename the column, and how to move the row or column in between the table, both in design view as well as in datasheet view, and using both the method. Okay, so I hope you have understood it. I want all of you to create a database, design the table, go to the datasheet view, enter the data, okay, and do the activities that I have showed you now, like say inserting, deleting rows and columns, okay, moving the field in the table, then just renaming the field as well as sorting the data in a datasheet view. So this is all in today's video. So do practice it at home. Thank you, students.